November 17th is when we got the fellow in 1790 who proved to the world that he was more than one-sided. He was an astronomer, mathematician, and author. Martin Luther was one of his great-grandfathers, but he did not rest on that laurel. He blazed his own path. He was homeschooled by his grandmother after his mother died, when he was 3. His grandmother filled him with awe as she created experiences for him, took him on outings, and provided him things to touch. She filled his senses and pointed him in the right directions. She did not tell him what to think, but asked him, "What do you think?" August Mobius earned his advanced degrees in astronomy, and he got a low-level job at the observatory. This allowed him plenty of time to pursue his own scholarship, and we are better off for it. He wrote books on different aspects of astronomy and mathematics. He invented new math concepts, and was the father of topography, which is the study of surfaces. Independently, he invented the thing for which he is best remembered today, the Mobius Strip. It is a one-sided surface that can be constructed by affixing the ends of a rectangular strip, after first having given one of the ends a one-half twist. This surface exhibits interesting properties, such as having only one side, and remaining in one piece when split down the middle. A Mobius strip or band also has only one edge. In other words, if you cut a one-sided object in half, you do not have two objects, but one, two-sided object, that also now has two edges. When the Mobius strip is cut into 3 pieces, it produces even more interesting shapes. Continuing to cut a Mobius strip or band, you end up with a trefoil knot, which has inspired many an artist, and this accounts for many of the sculptures that one finds in gardens and shop windows. When 2 Mobius strips are put together, a left-handed one and a right-handed one, they produce a Klein bottle, which is a 3-dimensional shape that only has one side as well. And no edges. 3D printing has allowed me to make a Klein bottle in multiple parts, so that my students can take one apart, to get a better feel for it. From my collection of limericks, that I can share here, and that are about Mobius, here are a few. A mathematician confided that the Mobius band is one-sided. And you'll get quite a laugh if you cut one in half, 'cause it stays in one piece when divided. A mathematician named Klein thought the Mobius band was divine. Said he, if you glue the edges of 2, you'll get a weird bottle like mine. A go-go lap dancer, a Pip, was able to peel in a zip. But she read science fiction and died of constriction, attempting a Mobius strip. The Mobius strip is a pain when you cut it again and again, but if you should wedge a large disc round the edge, then you just get a projective plane. If you have a cross cap on your sphere, and you give it a circle-shaped tear, then just shake it about and untangle it out and a Mobius strip will appear. A mathematician named Crottle poured water into a Klein bottle. When asked, "Do you doubt that some will run out?" he replied, "No, I don't." Quite a lottle. There was young maiden named List whose mouth had a funny half-twist. She turned both her lips into Mobius strips. Till she's kissed you, you haven't been kissed. As it turns out, Mobius was not the first person to invent the Mobius band. Another fellow did, but did not publish it. So Mobius gets the credit. As is often the case, discoveries and inventions go unpublished and someone else has to invent the things on his or her own. This inspired Stephen Stigler to invent Stigler's law, which states that no discovery is named after the person who discovered or invented the thing. Stigler, however, had to give credit to another person for his law to hold up, so Stigler's law was originally invented by Robert Merton as per Stephen Stigler. In Courage, Courage,